In today's digital age, your data is your most valuable asset. That's why GotBackup is your ultimate, all-in-one cloud backup service that prioritizes your security, offers an unbeatable value, and unlocks exciting opportunities.
Is GotBackup really that easy? And exactly how secure is my data? Whoa! What the?
GotBackup offers unparalleled ease of use. With our simple 3-step setup process, users can effortlessly select which specific folders on their device to back up to their GotBackup cloud with just one configuration. Once set up, it operates seamlessly in the background, requiring no further attention. It's truly a set-and-forget solution. Whether you're a seasoned computer enthusiast or a casual user, GotBackup caters to all levels of technical proficiency, ensuring a smooth experience for everyone. And thanks to our super strong security tools like 256-bit AES encryption and other robust protocols, your data is super secure with us. At GotBackup, we believe your data should belong to you and you alone. That's why our active and passive protection systems are designed with multiple layers of security. We encrypt everything so we see and know nothing about your data.
Excuse me. Ms. Terabyte, I have a question. I'm not a computer-savvy person, but can you explain the technology?
Without getting too technical, this is how GotBackup secures your information. AES 256 encryption is a way to scramble information like text, files, or data so that it can't be understood unless you have the right key to unscramble it. Think of it like a secret code that only the intended recipient knows how to decode, in this case your GotBackup cloud. AES stands for Advanced Encryption Standard. The number 256 refers to the key length. In an everyday life analogy, imagine a combination lock. Most of them have 3 to 4 numbers that you have to put in the right order to open the safe. With us, you would have to guess 256 numbers in the right order. Having more bits in the key makes it much harder for someone to guess the right combination. 128-bit encryption has never been cracked. 256-bit encryption is virtually impossible. So, AES 256-bit encryption is a very strong method. It's a widely used encryption method that's considered very secure. In fact, the US military uses this very standard.
Quick question. That's good to know and all, but how does my data get from my laptop to my GotBackup cloud without being intercepted?
That is where SSL and TLS come in. SSL and TLS are protocols used to secure your communication over the internet. Think of them like locks on a letter that ensure when you send or receive information online, it stays safe and private. Imagine you're sending a letter through the mail. SSL and TLS is like using a special envelope with a lock on it. Only the person you're sending the letter can unlock it with a special key. In this case, your GotBackup cloud. So, even if someone tries to peek at your letter while it's traveling through the mail, they won't be able to read it because it's securely locked inside the envelope. This encryption keeps your personal data, like passwords or credit card numbers, safe from hackers who might try to intercept it while it's traveling from your computer to your GotBackup cloud.
Okay, that makes sense. But there are so many cloud service providers out there. Why should I choose GotBackup?
Because of GotBackup's unbeatable value at an unbeatable price. And here's the best part, with GotBackup, you and up to 5 family or team members can enjoy the peace of mind that comes with 6 terabytes of secure storage for unlimited devices. Access your files securely from any device, Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, or through any web browser. With end-to-end encrypted online storage, your data is shielded in a secure gateway in your cloud, giving you complete control over your digital footprint. But GotBackup isn't just about securing your data. GotBackup is the only cloud backup service of its kind that not only secures your data but also puts money back in your pocket with our lucrative affiliate program. When you become a GotBackup affiliate, you can earn commissions for every person you refer to our cloud service. It's a win-win. Secure your data and boost your income simultaneously.
Okay, I really like that part. Sign me up.
Don't settle for anything less than the best when it comes to protecting your digital life. Choose GotBackup, where security, value, and opportunity come together to safeguard your data and empower your future. Visit GotBackup.com today to sign up and start securing your digital life.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Great to have you here. Welcome. Let's start with the folks that are actually coming here bright and early. Anyone from Ghana, very first one this morning for posting. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate you. David Wagner from California. We have here Francis from Ghana. Let's see. We have Jack from Arkansas. Welcome. We're great to have you here. Let's see. We have Dr. Ricky from Taylor, Texas. And we have Renee. Welcome. Michelle, great to have you here. Michael, I should say. Kathy, welcome from Indianapolis, Indiana. Great to have you here. Let's see. We have Dr. Charles. Great to have you here. Emilia, Laddie, welcome from Ghana. We have Knowledge Hub, which is Dr. Kiwi. Great to have you here, buddy. Let's see. We have Elitson, welcome. Great to have you here from Brazil. Awesome. And from Ontario, Canada. Welcome, man. We have Larry. We have Mawuku. Sorry, I apologize with my reading this morning here. So maybe afternoon for you or evening. Ernest, welcome from Ghana. Dr. Kewe again, welcome. And Kathy, great to have you here. So folks, listen, it's always a pleasure for Tammy and I to share this opportunity. Before we begin, I want to remind you that tomorrow morning, Tammy and I are going to be doing a training parallel to the PDF document that everybody has access to. I believe it's in many languages, and I do recommend that you show up for that, because not only we will teach you, or let me rephrase, we will share with you the to help you have a better understanding of the compensation plan, but also where do you need to focus for you to maximize what we're about to share with you here. It's an incredible opportunity. Once you get this, once you understand the potential, the vision expands. And when the vision expands, folks, that's when we get into momentum. So Tammy, let's get started.
Actually, this is great for anybody who's looking at this opportunity for the first time. If you decide to join GotBackup, you definitely want to attend this training. It's awesome to hear this right from the very beginning, so you know how to build it the right way. So welcome, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope everybody's have some wonderful plans this weekend. I know in Canada and US, we have Labor Day weekend. It's that last weekend before the kids go back to school. So I know a lot of people are going to be connecting with family. So we're here, Chris and I. We've been with GotBackup now for how many months now? 17, Chris, maybe 18?
Close to 18, 17 or 18, yes.
Honestly, we're so focused on building, we're not even paying attention to it. But we learned about GotBackup through Joel, the owner of GotBackup, who happened to be very, very good friends of ours for many, many, many years. We'll kind of share that throughout the story. And he had us have a look at this opportunity. And like everybody else, we said, wow, everybody needs this, and it's so affordable. And so we hopped on board, and we've been building ever since. So we've been building internationally. It's been a lot of fun. And we've got a lot of years of experience in this industry, knowing how big this is going to be globally. So,
folks, what's really interesting here, again, is why are you here?
Mm-hmm.
And I said it was interesting because it is really an opportunity that can really help you fulfill your dreams. Because that's the point. If you look at these wonderful pictures here, where you see this couple with this beautiful daughter and just showing his key body, they bought this brand new home. We know today it's a bit of a challenge. I don't know if you know what's going on in Canada, but buying a home, it's not what it used to be, right? Traveling, right? When you want to, not when you have to, or when they tell you have to. What about adding a beautiful new member of the family, knowing that now we need to budget everything because of price of food due to inflation and so forth? What about retirement? There's a time, folks, where you get tired. You're tired of pushing. You're tired of working. You're tired of always trying to budget everything to be able to live your life, right? To live the life that you want to, opposed to live that you have to deal with, or the live that you have to settle for. Say, investments are a very important aspect, but you may say, well, where can I get money to invest? Well, see, GotBackup could be that for you.
Absolutely. And we're here to help average people to build an above average lifestyle. And we've not only done it for ourselves many, many years ago, because we've been in this industry for a long time, me 26, Chris 28 years. but it's to help other people, and that's our big goal, is to help as many people as we can to live better than they're already living. And some people will put the efforts, and that's the key, is you need to have an above average work ethic if you want to achieve anything bigger than what you have right now in life. And that's what we're here to show you.
And folks, we began in 1997 in Gatineau, Quebec. This is where it all started. And if you attend a presentation on Wednesday evening, I know for some of you may be late, but remember, these calls are recorded, so you can always access them. You can hear the story of Joel, how it all started from really his from a little home that he was hosting his servers. And eventually what happened is they ran out of fiber optic space to be able to handle the bandwidth that was required for the growth that he was seeing. And that's when he decided that, okay, we need to move in an area where it had to be, in this case, in Texas, because this is where many of the big companies like Microsoft and Toyota and Google and many others are sitting, where the infrastructure for the fiber optics are there to support the bandwidth required for all of these people. So he invested into a building at the time. This is several decades, at least 2 decades ago, where now it's paid in full. This is what I love about the opportunity of GotBackup. This is a debt-free company, folks. This is really important, especially in today's economy. It's a 10,000 square feet of data. What does that mean? That means that if, not the entire office space is used for their servers. But the point is, and he mentioned it many times, if it needs that we need 15 million, 20 million, 100 million users, we can support it because they have the infrastructure, or I should say the space, right? The real estate space to be able to expand. Right now, we can go up to like 2 to 3 million users, folks. And we'll share with you how significant this is for you. It's absolutely massive. So
we met
let me share with you
back in the early 2000. That's when he was getting things started. He was kind of watching us from a distance, building in the network marketing space, and he was building in the online space. So so we've known each other for a long time. Chris was actually he was getting a service from him. I don't remember. I think it was like a free conference or something.
The hot conference was using hosting. But Tammy, let me show the video so we can kind of get Joel to kind of walk through the office. Absolutely. So everybody can get a view for what is going on and get the kind of service and product you get.
Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of GotBackup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure? And how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is, and we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I wanna explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm gonna code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So a couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data, and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power. Every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very, very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very, very efficient server room as well. And finally, if God forbid there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if God forbid there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super, super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspect to security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security, it's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So let's come.
Now, understand that this video is also available for you to see if you want to see the rest of it. But again, it just walks through some of the details of what it is that you are paying for with your service. Tammy, let's get into the global trends.
Absolutely. So let's talk about trend number 1. It's data storage. Basically, we all have, I would say, at least 1 to 2 devices, right? And we're just filling them up constantly, especially with AI today and everything going virtual. You know, the virtual world. Nobody has photo albums and stuff like that anymore. Everything is online. And because of that, our phones are filling up and filling up and filling up. So this is a huge opportunity to benefit from.
Well, in fact, to add to Tammy here, his percentage from the global mobile traffic here, folks, from 2011 to 2023, went from 6% to 60%. Folks, we're just toying with this right now. It's like we're still in the Stone Age. Right? The size of cloud storage market worldwide from 2022 to 2030, folks, started at around $90.17 billion US. It's going to be close to $500 billion. Folks, data is the new oil. Prepare for rain. Start planting your seeds as an expression, because when it rains, you want to be ready, because when it comes time to harvest, if your seeds are planted, then you will reap the rewards. This is what we're talking about with this wonderful opportunity. Let's talk about some of the cell addiction, Tam.
I mean, everywhere you go, you see everybody's got the phones attached to their hips. And yeah, so we use them for everything. Honestly, I use my phone all the time. I don't just randomly go on there and just do useless things. I mean, we have a business, so we use it often for a business. Anytime I'm searching for something, I don't know how to do something, I go to YouTube, right? And I'm on there learning how to fix something, how to do something. And there's so many reasons why people are addicted to their phones. And so it is a massive, massive trend for us to be talking about data storage.
You know, there's a dark side, unfortunately, to data loss, folks, right? 45% of cell phone users have accidentally damaged their cell phones or even lost their data. I know I have some. I know Joel has a story about that, which was very, very impactful to him. You can appreciate that, right? Over 5,700 screens are cracked every hour, folks. Laptops and cell phones are stolen every 43 seconds. I was in a trip at one point, and it happened to me. My cell phone was stolen. It was absolutely devastating. I was absolutely grateful. I had some wonderful friends around me that lent me a phone, and I was able to restore my data for temporary until I was able to get a new one. So these things happen, folks. But when your data is stored, it's life-saving. This is how important what we're talking about is today. Here's another message that people do get. It's very irritating.
Yeah. And you know, the best part about conversations you have with people, because people always say, well, how do I market this? It's simple conversations that you have with people, and you ask them if they've ever got a message that their storage is full or almost full and they need to upgrade. And everybody says yes. I haven't met one person that says they have not got this message. So that's when we go into conversation of That's the reason we're connecting with you. And then you go further. And the value that you're going to see in this presentation is the reason why people are coming on board so fast. I mean, the signups that are happening right now is unbelievable.
So as we move up to the second trend, folks, is making more money, right? So the fact is, if I may focus in North American market, is 42% of Americans have side businesses, 62% of Gen Z, 18 to 25, right? These are our children, well, many of us. So they all have, and many of them have side gigs. They're not interested in going to the 9 to 5. This is a dying breed, folks. What about the rest of the world? This is what we're talking about here. You're in front of a trend right now. The possibilities are absolutely endless.
Yeah, and the key is to leverage. Always leverage trends that are happening, and that's when you go into profits. So we're going to share some great value with you right now.
So right now, we want to talk to you about our core product and understand that GotBackup is way more than just a cloud storage. But the fact is, we're going to talk to you about that. And also we're going to touch on the VIP so you understand that there's other elements. And folks, there's some exciting new things that are going to be added on to our arsenals of products, or digital products that we all need. Really exciting. So let's start with the core product, Tammy.
Absolutely. So you would get 6 terabytes of data storage with our core product. You could have 6 members on one account. So you and 5 extra members. They don't even have to live in the household. Unlimited devices for $10 a month. And it's actually $9.97. But the best part, I mean, this is phenomenal. I love this part. But the best part, it's the only network marketing company out there that pays you to talk and tell other people about it. So people are coming on board like crazy.
I totally agree. And if you look here at our competitors, iCloud, Dropbox, Google Drive, they all have within the same price range, around 2 terabytes, right? What we're offering here is around the $10 mark, 6 separate accounts, up to 6 terabytes. And if you pay for the year, it goes down to $8 and change. So I recommend to pay for the year. In fact, that's what I suggest right away. And here's an example, right? iCloud, these are yearly membership, right? $360 for 6 terabytes, easy. Dropbox, $660. Google Drive, $216 for 5. Again, $99.97 for 6 terabytes. Absolutely phenomenal. This is unbeatable value. That's what we're talking about here. Let's summarize what we got.
Yeah, and a lot of people spend so much money on the outside of the device, and the value is on the inside, right? So it's important to know that we have 6 terabytes, $9.97, includes up to 6 accounts, and doesn't matter what devices you use. You can have an Android, you can have an iPhone, you can have all kinds of gadgets, which we do. So we're getting a lot of benefit from this. And you can see, you saw the security at the beginning. If you showed up early, you saw the cartoon security video, and also what Joel was just sharing, which is an amazing visual of knowing how secure your stuff is. And yeah, it's all in one package for $9.97 a month, or you can choose to pay yearly.
I totally agree. And folks, just so you understand that the VIPs are not something that's necessary. You'll notice if you do enroll with GotBackup, and I do recommend for you to get started right after this, you may see some upsells. These are what it is. These are some of the tools that are available for you. You can always come back and get them later. But the bottom line here is that the VTuber, it's like a YouTube channel, but your personal one where you can upload all your videos that you can reference in your emails, in your campaigns, and everything else, or even share with someone that you want to see a quick clip that you might have edited or even uploaded in there. Phenomenal. You look in a memory place. If you do an event, you would like to share your event with everybody in the audience. You put a QR code or a link that they click on or they scan, and from there they can upload their own pictures. Now you have access to every single picture that the entire audience has, and now everybody can access everything that was actually taken at that event. Really cool. Now think about it, right? Personal promo link. When you start GotBackup, there's a link provided to you. What if you'd like to change a link and had a video that you created? You might be super, creative with and some ideas, maybe a different language. Maybe you'd like to have a different kind of campaign. All of these things, you have access to that. You can do this yourself, right? Phenomenal. Another thing, here's custom domain. I created a domain for myself that's called cloudspaces.info. And I use that now for instead of the GotBackup, right? Sometimes what happens is when a domain is overused, sometimes it causes some challenges or issues. I have my own domain. and this domain is utilized on my social medias. And that way, people can click on these, and then it points them to exactly where I want the domain to point to. Again, that's available here. So these are the added extra value that we have, and there's more coming. And as we keep moving forward here, back to you, Tammy.
Yeah, they actually added another little feature that we're not sharing that's really exciting, is just save money. It's about travel, it's about events, it's about concerts and stuff like that. You can just click on and benefit from savings. I love it because we live in Florida half a year, and we go to Orlando for Walt Disney. So we're going to benefit a lot from that. So when I was seeing all the stuff that's available, it's a lot of fun. So that's another added bonus to the VIP. Now, the VIP, if you're building a business online, I think it's a necessary tool. Chris and I, we build a business online. So it's something that we really benefit from using the VIP. So consider that if you know you're going to build a business online. And so it's basically how to make money. That's the next step. So we have 7 ways to earn, but we're only going to go through the 3 that are highlighted, as you can see. And that's the basic foundation of starting to build your business. And the first is customer acquisition bonus. And that's when you have somebody that's interested in becoming a member, a business partner, associate is what we call them. And if they decide to do that, then you earn. So if somebody comes in and they decide to pay monthly, you're going to get a 200% commission. So it's $20 basically. If they decide to pay annually, you're going to make $50. Okay. And then 25% on the VIP package, and anything that they're going to be coming up with in the future, there'll be other offers there. And then there's a customer only. So if you sign somebody who's only a customer, then you'll get 25%. So let's share some examples with them, Chris. Okay. So the example is going to be 20. Anytime you signed up 20 people and they come in at the $9.97, you're going to get 200% subscription fee. So $20 times 20 people is $400 commission. And I know everybody could use that right now, right? And then, of course, a customer. So $250 times 20 customers is $50. And then that's ongoing every month as long as they're active.
And this is what we call the CAB, the customer acquisition bonus. This happens every time you bring someone in. Now, what we're about to do is I'm going to explain to you the residual aspect of things. This is the kind of income that gives you the peace of mind of an income that can pay your mortgage, your lifestyle, and everything else. Let me explain to you what we mean by that. What we call cycle earnings. So you build a 2-team tree. There's a left side and a right side. When you see indirect referral, that happens to be someone above you sharing the same leg as you. As you can see below on the right-hand side is a direct that you that personally introduced. Well, the indirect referral benefits from that. Okay. So that's the power of a 2-team structure. So let's talk about the cycle bonus. You see, there are 2 tiers. And tomorrow, again, Tammy and I will walk you through exactly how all of that works. But just for the sake of you understanding the value of this is tier 1 as a certain percentage and tier 2 as a certain percentage. But how does that trigger? Well, first you have to remain active. Right? Like anything else, any membership you have, obviously you want to pay for it on a monthly basis. You maintain the membership accessibility. Simple. You enroll others to do the same. And then you start earning cycle whenever you have 6 members in your team that came from you or not. But what's very important, if you look at the bottom here, it says that you need to have a member on the left side and a member on the right side. Doesn't matter where it is, as long as there's one active on the left, one active on the right that are ordering their $10 service, they pick and pay yearly, whatever the situation may be, that activates your position to start earning cycle bonus. But then what happens, the system say, okay, well, how many people do you got on the left and on your right? Well, as soon as there's 4 on one and 2 on the other, then that triggers a cycle. The cycle value will vary based on the company's profitability and your rank. And we'll cover the rank in a few minutes. This could be quite significant. So as we keep moving forward here, then there's a cycle match. And the cycle match occurs when you reach a certain pin level, and we'll point that to you a little bit later. But here's what happens. In fact, you can see it right here. And thank you, Ann Turnbull, for putting this together. I appreciate that. I took it from yours. So what happens here is as you reach that fire, and we'll share with you the ladder in a moment here, okay? And it's all about helping people sponsoring one on the left, one on the right. That's really what the bottom line is. And we'll come back to that in a minute. But the fact here is that you have the potential to earn a team bonus cycle match. What does that mean? Let's say you sponsored me and I cycle, let's say 100 times. Well, you will have 25% from that, right? Up to a maximum of $1,000. Let's just say you sponsored me. I cycle 500 times. Well, technically, you might be making more than 1,000, but you're capped. That's what we call match cap. You want to get more? Well, help others build their businesses by sponsoring left and right as becoming copper. Then you move up to enroll. And I'll show you at the end how does that represent and how this works. But the fact is, as an enroll, now you move up to 50% of my team bonus cycle match, up to a maximum of $2,000. Folks, this is one person I'm talking about. You sponsor one person that's building the business. Some of you have sponsored 130, 140, 150 people. Do you see the potential? It's mind-boggling. Keep in mind that GotBackup has 60,000 plus members. Dropbox has 800 million who did not pay a dime to people, if you understand my meaning. So this is huge. Look at when you start moving up in rank in the diamond levels. Look at the amount of income potential you have for each leaders that you sponsor. That's number 3. There are 7 bonuses like that, folks. It gets better than that. This is really, really powerful. So in summary, folks, there's 7 ways to earn. Generation bonus, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Dynamic compression bonus, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Rank bonus pool, another bonus here that's really awesome as you reach a certain rank. And leadership bonus, we're not going to spend a lot of time there, but again, it's another bonus that's added on there. Folks, this is the power of our compensation plan. Tell me, how do we get started?
And you know what? It's all driven by these simple steps. So it's about signing up. Obviously, when you sign up, and then you want to bring in two resellers, one on the left, one on the right. And then you go and do the same thing. And then you keep duplicating this over and over and over within your organization. Will you have people that won't bring one person in? Absolutely. You just go bring more people. And you keep building this up, and it's going to grow and grow and grow and grow because people need this. It's a need product. It's not a desire product. Everybody needs this. They're going to get those messages where their phones are full and they have to upgrade and they have to spend more money. Might as well get 6 terabytes for $10 rather than 2 terabytes for $10, right? Yeah. So it's so simple, you guys. It's a one-time $20, and that's to be a member, to earn commissions. Okay. Customers don't pay this, but members do if you want to earn $20 a lifetime. It's crazy. So you can do monthly or you can do yearly. To be honest with you, most people do yearly because they save 2 months worth, and it's that set and forget kind of thing where, you don't have to have that every single month. If you can't do it, then do the $9.97. Don't wait.
Tammy, I love what Dr. K.O. just posted here. The word pour means passing over opportunities repeatedly.
Yeah.
It is about mindset. I love that. Brilliant.
It is. Yeah. Jump in, you guys. Listen to his wise words because there's a huge opportunity here. And we're just starting. Everybody's always saying, oh, you're so lucky. You guys got started at the beginning. Guess what, you guys? It's the beginning. Let's do it.
The VIP package here, folks, is $39.97 monthly or $3.99 a year. Again, this is an added service. You may not see the full value of it yet. I recommend that you investigate on that because these are phenomenal tools I use every single day in building my business. Now, what's really important here, folks, that we are in 140 countries right now. And we're constantly expanding. I believe we're in 197. I believe there's 197 countries in the world.
95, yeah.
Or 95. Anyway, I may be off by my point. You understand that the number 140 is getting close to that. We are virtually going to be around the globe, folks. Don't hesitate. This is really a big deal. So recognizing achievement, we talked about here the ladder, right? We talked about Sapphire, right? It's right here. You can see right between the platinum and emerald. Now, what I recommend for you to focus on is to become a gold associate. So you can start earning on some of the bonuses outside of the cycles. So bronze, you bring one person. Copper, one on the left, one on the right. Silver, that means that you helped one of your personals or someone that came from one of your sponsors, may not be one of your personal, but someone within your sponsorship enrollment hits copper. Gold, it just starts moving forward, right? So we'll share with you a little bit later. And as you get platinum, sapphire, and all the way up to black diamond, folks, it's about helping people getting to copper. That is the key. Tammy, let's finish quickly about the support system we have.
Yeah, so we have everything in place for you to succeed. I love the back office. There's so much available. Personalized referral links, and you have personalized landing pages. For those of you who are building online, which most people are doing today and doing extremely well, they have everything available to you for you to take and promote. They have an email marketing system. I've never done email marketing promotions before. GotBackup. And it's so much fun. And you send out one email to a large amount of people. So you save a lot of time in your life. Marketing tools, there's a lot of marketing tools available. You've got regular online presentations like today, Wednesday night. I always promote Wednesday night. It's the CEO of the company, and I want to get as many people there. And there's many languages now that are starting to do presentations. So you just have to go into your back office and you're going to see that. Chris is going to give you a little bit of a walkthrough with this stuff. And we also have a contest right now that is ending. Is it today? Oh my gosh, is it today or tomorrow?
It's ending tomorrow, Saturday.
Yeah, and everybody's running right now. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of signups happening right now. Jump in, have some fun. We're always going to have contests because that's what drives people and creates momentum within the company. So yeah, so we just wanted to share that with you.
So folks, in conclusion, we have a product that everyone needs in a business that everyone can afford. Folks, it's time to get started. Look at this beautiful couple here, right? Living the dreams, right? Look at a beautiful property behind them. They're in the beach right now, walking. That's the kind of lifestyle that I know Tammy and I adore. We have some similar to that. It's not a house. It's more of a condominium lifestyle. But I mean, it's a 2,600 square feet condominium in Daytona Beach, Florida. Folks, all of this came from proceeds of network marketing. This is what we're talking about. This is the kind of income we're talking about. We're talking about $9.97 per month. If you click the affiliate link, the company will, the link that's provided to you, when you go in there, the moment you go to GotBackup Live, it will recognize who you are. Okay. So click on this link, GotBackupLive.com, and enroll right now. Do not hesitate, folks. I'm telling you, this is the way of the future. And what's going on here is as we end, I love to share, let me share my screen here. Yeah, I like to share a little bit of some of the recognition that's going on. You can see here as you go as you're logging in, and I happen to be in my business segment here under Leaderboard, and you can see here the levels from bronze to black diamond. And I love to recognize the folks here for the week of August 26th to September 1st, which probably happens. I think September 1st is on Sunday. So you have Jeffrey here, the top 10 monthly commission earned. We have Robert, who's here regularly. Solomon, you're absolutely rocking. Godfred, congratulations, man. You're doing so well. The personal growth that you have here, I remember when I met you years and years ago, shy young boy, now married, wonderful father. Well done. Dr. K. Way, just a leader, always there, always on top of the food chain. Marina, we have Irvin, we have GotBackup, amazing deal. I know you're there almost every week. We have Bengula, we have Paul. Congratulations, phenomenal. The top time commissions are often, it doesn't move as fast because it's based on commission earned from lifetime since the beginning. You can see that some of the same people are there. Curtis, Richard, Dr. Kway is now on that list, which I love to see. And we have Bruce that's coming up here. So absolutely phenomenal. I want you guys to pass the top people. This is exciting to see, right? And the top 10 weekly sales, right? We have Samuel, congratulations. Bangula, we have Chibiter, well done. We have Chen, we have Muni, well done. We have Hajag, well done. Jam, BMW, well done. This is Brandon and Michelle, well done, guys. Fabienne, and we have Terman, Linda. Very, very good. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. If I did, I do apologize. And here are the weekly lead generated. This is, when you promote your link and people end up in your pre-enrollee. This is the list here. We have Dr. Belinda. We have Mikhail. Does that pronounce it, Tammy? We have Ed. We have Don. We have Derek. We have Terry, Sheila, Brian, Rodney, Danielle. This is so wonderful, guys. Congratulations. And the one thing I want to share with you very quickly, if I go into your compensation plan very quickly, and I'll talk about that tomorrow into more details, but what's really important here is to understand that as a bronze, folks, you enroll one person. As a copper, it's 2. But look what I want you to pay attention here, okay? We are teaching you to become a gold associate. And what we recommend here is to sponsor 2 on your left, 2 on your right from the beginning, and sponsoring 5 people. Why is that? Well, look at the placement all the way up to Black Diamond. It doesn't change. What changes is the amount of people you personally sponsor. But in the same time, what's going on is the enrollment tree that's growing. So out of the 5 people you brought in, you help them get to copper by bringing 2 each. What's going on is you're going to see here that 25 will grow by default. But the next thing that you need to also be aware of is you need to have 3 coppers, right? And separate enrollment tree. So out of the 5, somewhere down the line of these 5, someone hit copper. And we'll talk about that tomorrow. You don't want to miss that, right? And then from there, we talk about the 4 benchmark. We talked about here sponsoring 10 people, 2 on your left, 2 on your right. Why do we do that? Because we want to prepare you all the way up to be prepared to get to an emerald, because these are the requirements. How do you get to 100 enrollment tree? It's by duplicating more people that are duplicating the copper requirement. And of course, you have now 6 copper, right? So you have 1 copper and 6 different enrollment trees. So out of the 10 people, 6 of them may not be personally the one you brought in, but someone that they brought in, all the way down to infinity, it will find a copper, it will count for you. This is super, super, super powerful. So folks, at the end of the day, folks, what's important for you to understand is you have all these tools that are available in your back office. So at this point, Tammy, we'll end on this note. And folks, just understand that this is a wonderful opportunity. And I truly mean that. I've been a network marketer for decades. I've been full-time. Tammy and I have made millions in this industry. I don't want to brag. I want to impress upon you that the lifestyle that we live is due to this industry that many people don't believe is possible. It is absolutely possible because you learn to leverage. But you don't earn money from other people's effort. You earn the money by helping others earning. And as they earn, you earn. Instead of the dog-eat-dog environment like the workforce that we are used to, that everybody does their own jobs, they get their own salary. Here, your salary depends on other people's salary. That's the way of the future, folks. This is what we're talking about here. GotBackup is a price point of $10. The income potential, you saw the numbers with the matching checks and so forth. It's mind-boggling. It's a $10 product. And the income potential. And how is it possible? Well, think of Netflix. They started with $10 a month and they became hundreds of billions of dollars in sales. Why? Because the public, mass amount of people. Well, data is the new oil, folks. People need to store their stuff. Their devices are becoming smarter and smarter and smarter and higher resolution. So one picture takes 10 times the space that it used to be 10 years ago or 5 years ago. You understand my meaning? This is how important what we have here. Don't hesitate. If you come across a few snags here and there, mark my words, it's all going to disappear over time. And the folks that are persistent, that are staying the course, that are attending the trainings, that are doing the right activities by duplicating the process of becoming copper, they are the people that will benefit and reap the reward. And one day, you will be at the top of the food chain and others will tell you how lucky you are. That's just the nature of things. But if you stick around, you will earn. Last words, Tammy, as we end?
Well, I just noticed Silky Pablo has a question here at the bottom. He wants to learn how to send bulk emails, and that's part of the system. And there's a video for everything to learn what to do in the back office once you become a member. Plus, there's a lot of team trainings that you'll have access to. We have this boards app for members. And we have recorded trainings on how to do the email marketing system. So everything is there for you to succeed. You just got to make a decision to jump in. and then all the trainings are done there. So yeah, so I guess I'm going to say welcome to the team to you.
Absolutely.
You
And
will
what I'm
love
doing
it.
here very quickly, I just went to the board. I'm going to go ahead and get the link so you have access to it. Just bear with me 1 second. I have so many screens open and my computer's lagging a little bit. So just bear with me as I'm getting this. There we go. So what I suggest that you do here is if you go to this board, okay, and here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to share the screen one more time, okay? I'm going to share the screen one more time. Okay, so here's the board. That's the link I've just given you. And you'll notice here that you have recorded webinars, okay? I recommend you click on trainings and click on this one over here, email marketing training. We're going to end on this note. And this is where you learn how to send bulk email utilizing the system that GotBackup has. That's where in a segment of presentation we shared, GotBackup is way more than just a cloud storage, folks. You have no idea the value you get for your $10 a month. I have never seen a company that is that generous. Folks, take advantage of these things, build your business, and don't be distracted by the white noise around you. Stay focused to your dreams and goals. This is what Tammy and I have been doing for years. Trust me, there's many, many, many distractions, but we are professional discarding distraction. In fact, we convert the distraction into associates. It's as simple as that. So become stronger than the distractions that are trying to lure you into other deals. And that's why you make money in this business. So that's the training that we've given you a little bit at the end of this presentation. But I highly recommend you show up tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock Eastern time. We will walk you through the compensation plan. We'll explain to you how this works. We'll try to address all the questions as they come up. And I know you guys will learn a lot. And of course, the call will be recorded. Have yourself a great rest of your Friday. And we'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock Eastern time. Bye for now.